What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Redline Racing Garage. So today we're going to be addressing all the issues that we had with the turbo 8th gen on the track. So today we're going to be fixing everything, addressing it, and finally getting ready to get back on the track this Friday for the test and tune at Toronto Motorsport Park. So I already did collect most of the parts necessary to get all these issues all fixed up. So here they are, check this out guys. Alright, so this is pretty much what we're going to be getting into today. Hopefully we can get everything installed and done so we can hit the track once again. So I did go and purchase this KLM plate. So this plate is necessary because this Pro Race shifter from K-Tuned needs that plate. So this is basically a adapter plate. And as you guys can see, this actually is perfect because I can put my staging brake on this area right here. So it's going to work perfectly. The reason I did go and get a Pro Race shifter from K-Tuned is because I'm really tired with that whole shifter setup with the 8th gen, with the hybrid racing shifter and also the stock shifter. As you guys seen in the previous video when we were on the track, the shifting was just horrible. I know some of it still has to do with changing out the brake and gear oil, but I still think that with this shifter we're going to get those nice smooth and crisp shifts. And I also really love the feel of this shifter because I also have the exact same one in my EG. And if you guys go to my previous videos when I took the EG to the track, those shifts are on point, guys, on point. So I just couldn't resist. I went and picked up the same shifter. Hopefully we'll have the same kind of feel and the same luck in the 8th gen with this shifter. So to get this shifter in there, I basically have to convert everything into RSX. That's why we did go and get these K-Tuned race grade shifter cables, and they are specific for RSX. The shifter is a RSX shifter, and also the most important thing is this gear selector. So this is a base RSX gear selector. Without this thing, I wouldn't be going anywhere. We wouldn't be able to run the shifter and the cables, basically nothing. So this thing I found used, and I was super lucky to find this piece because I did call Acura parts, and that thing is on crazy back order for some reason, probably close to about 6 months wait. So if I didn't find this gear selector right here, none of this would have even happened. So I'm so grateful that I did find a used one. So we're going to be popping that guy in as well. So this is basically everything that I need to pretty much run this shifter. And then this is what came with the shifter cables. So this goes basically on top of your transmission. Really nice piece so that you can install your shifter cables on top. So this is a really nice piece. And we also did get a K-Tuned shift knob, and this is the 5-speed one. So I really like this one. I'm kind of used to the traditional ones, the kind of squished ones that are a little bit more narrow, but I do like the feel of this one here, so I did get this one as well. And we're also, like I said, we're going to be doing the gear oil, so we got some RFT gear oil, and we're trying out this Motul 5W40 full synthetic oil. So apparently with built motors, which I learned basically yesterday, is that you need to have a oil with a lot of zinc in there for a fully built motor. So this apparently has a ton of zinc, so we're going to be running this oil. Let's see how this oil is going to do. I'm really excited about that. So we're going to change the oil, we got a filter, we got the gear oil, basically every single thing that we need to finally fix all these issues we're having with the 8th gen is laying right here on the table. Last thing that I did forget, which I'm going to pick up now before we actually go pack up and see Rui, is I did purchase a rebuilt alternator for a K20. So that's on order. We're going to pick that up along the way, get all this stuff in, and finally get this thing back up and running the way that it should. So if you guys are new to the channel, this is my EG, and just like I did say before, that this is the same shifter that I have in the EG and I really love. So this is the reason why I did go with this shifter. I had a lot of success with shifting and all that kind of stuff last year on the track, even this year. So that's the reason why I decided to go with a RSX shifter. And basically going through all the crap that I need to convert everything into RSX is just because of this shifter. My personal opinion, guys, this is the best shifter out there. So I would consider getting this shifter if you guys are planning to race. Even for the streets, this thing feels amazing. All right, so let's load up, get everything in the truck. And the 8th gen is still basically in the trailer since Friday night when we went to the track. So we're gonna hook up the trailer to the truck and head over to see Rui. But before that, we're gonna grab that alternator and we should be good to go. Hopefully everything goes smooth and we can finally put this thing on the street and test it out and see how this shifter feels. I'm super excited. I hope that the shifter shifts as good as the EG. I love how that feels, but stay tuned. Let's go see Rui. Hold on, guys. Another quick thing before we head out to see Rui to install everything. I did want to mention that likes are free, and I would highly appreciate it if you guys smash that like button, because it does help me with the algorithm for YouTube, pushing me out there and getting all my content to the right viewers. So with your help, smash that like button. Get me out there, guys. Alright, so we picked up an alternator as well, so we basically have everything and we're good to go. So let's start putting everything together. guys, so today's the next day. I did forget to film a outro. So the shifter is basically in. It's looking really good. This thing shifts like butter. I'm so glad that I went with this shifter. No regrets whatsoever. This thing is like night and day with shifting. Amazing. Can't wait to see how this thing does at the track with the shifter. So the shifter is in, and then we also got the alternator in. Let me show you guys. So we got our alternator. Where is he? Right there. So now it's basically holding voltage, so it's perfect. So we also changed out the gear selector, and funny thing about the gear selector, check this out guys. So this is the old gear selector. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's leaning a little bit to the left. So this thing basically is a little bit bent, and basically speaking, this was causing all the issues with the shifting on the track that day. So this is the culprit, guys. So this thing is pretty much still the stock gear selector that I had since I bought this car. And to think something as stupid as this can cause so much problems, especially when you have a expensive fully built transmission, this little culprit right here can be the cause of all your issues. So I'm really glad that I did change this out. And also I did figure out why Acura parts pretty much had everything on crazy back order, is because people are aware of this situation, and as I am aware right now. And I think I'm gonna order probably about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 of these guys, just to have them, you know, just in case, every season or maybe even twice a season, pop it out, check it, make sure everything is good. The reason that it does kind of bend, obviously, is when you're banging gears. So the more gears you bang and the more misshifts you have, this tends to bend. So there you guys go. I'm gonna order up a couple of these, even if it's on like back order for 6 months or even a year. I don't care. I'm gonna order a couple of these, and you don't have to order the whole thing. You basically just have to order the lever, and that should be okay. So we're gonna order a couple of these up, and then, you know, better be safe than sorry. But yeah, everything else, like I said, is all done, and the car is moving pretty good. So that'll pretty much do it for track prep 2.0, you can call it. So we're basically ready for Friday night to put this thing on the track and now officially find out what this thing can do. I do think that we can probably on the second or third pass hit like the high 10s and then start shaving it down as I kind of figure out the car, dial it in, and get used to it. But we'll just have to find out and see. So that'll pretty much do it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.